So today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the chorus. And we're going to take a look at the more simpler version of the chorus. Because it can be a little bit tricky when we add in the other different chords, the full chords and stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at this first. So I'm going to bring the camera down and we're going to go for it. Okay, so here's what we're going to be playing. So it's a little simplified version. Later on, we can add in more full chords. We'll get into that later on, but for now, let's keep it nice and simple. So what we do is we start with our A5 chord. Then you go down to your E5 chord, play that. And simply right here on the 2nd fret, you're going to play that note. And then open back to the 2nd fret. So it's A5, E5, and then 2nd, open, 2nd. And you do that 2 times. And then what we do is we go down here in the 3rd fret on the B string. You play that note, lean your finger over so that high E isn't ringing out. We play that from the D, G, and B strings. Try to make sure you play those and the high E isn't ringing out. So we play that. Then we keep our finger on here. I'm going to take this finger, add it right here on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then we're going to still play from the D string down. So here's these 2 chords. Do that a few times. So there's our first 2 chords. Then we're going to go down here and play our A5 again. Then we're going to reach over here with our 2nd finger at the 3rd fret on E string. Pull it down just a little bit. And then back to our A5 chord again. So here we go. Here's that part again. Do a whole bunch of them. That right there is probably going to take you a while to get down, so don't get discouraged if you're really struggling with it. So then what we do is we put that together, go nice and slow. Yep, and then you can kind of just repeat that a bunch of times. So another part you're going to want to practice is the transition between to that part. So what you do is play A5, E5, play this, then reach down and then hit this. You don't even have to play the rest because you're practicing the transition. As a matter of fact, you could even break it down to and then see what I did here. Hear how that sounded really messy? I included the A string in there. You don't want that. make sure you start from the D string. So now let's play that again. Hear how it's a lot cleaner if I start from the D string instead of the A string. So a little hard to see here on the guitar, but so keep practicing that, and that might throw you off. You're just going. If not, then just do that little bit over and over. But if you need to, add in the first couple chords. Because that's really important. That's the part that a lot of people forget. And then you can play this part. Oh, sorry. Then when you come over here, it takes forever to get this in place. And they never practice that, so there's always that little bit of a pause. So you got to practice that transition. So, yeah. So up to that point, we're going to play that first part 2 times. Yep, you play it like that. And again, both of those parts, you can practice them separately at first. Make sure you got them nice and solid. Then bring them together, working on that transition. And then after that, what you're going to do is you play this beginning part again 2 times. And then what you do is go to this chord again, but you're going to just strike it once. And then what we're going to do is hit it once again. And you're going to go back to that D5 chords. So it's. And you play that 3 times. So we go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So again, you're doing that count. You strike the chord. 2, 3, then play it again on the 4. And then you go over to D5 and play 1, 2, 3. So it's 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's play all that together. Two, 3, 4. All right, so there you go. There's a simplified chorus part. So mess around with that, and again, practice the different parts separately. Get those going really good. Then start to meld those together. Also practice those transitions. That's really, really important. Like I said before, a lot of people that play guitar at first, beginners and stuff, they practice those different parts and get them down really well, but then when it transitions from one part to another, they're either hitting the transitions at the wrong time, or there's pauses. You gotta practice those transitions a little bit before and a little bit after, and just keep practicing from one part to another over and over again. That's its own separate part too. And then finally you'll be able to put them all together and play it right through smoothly. So there you go. Work on that, get that down really well, and then go ahead and add that first part to it and see if you can mix those together. And then grab a backing track somewhere, and if you're a student of mine, of course you have backing tracks. Go ahead and grab the tracks that I have uploaded for you and put it at slow speed and practice along with that. Try to get that down, because that's going to actually help you with getting these parts down a lot quicker, because those are not going to wait around for you. You're going to have to hurry up and adjust and speed things up or slow things down if you're going too fast. So playing along with backing tracks will really help you a lot. but you got to play them at very slow speeds at first. Don't try to go at it 100%, or you're just going to mess up and be sloppy, and yeah, you're going to form really bad habits. So work on that. If you have any questions, just let me know.